Look at this. This is not normal. This might be normal for people that don't live in Flagstaff. But for us Flagstaff folk, we don't get that much rain. That's Jill's doing. Don't blame me. Jill's the patriot here. Plus, it's like kind of like the vibe in our neighborhood. I feel like most people fly a flag in our neighborhood. I am, as we speak, 16 days out from the Chicago Marathon. One second, let me clear these windows. That didn't work that well, but and historically, I tend to like to hit my last hard session around this time, 15, 16 days out. Some people save that like last super hard session for 3 weeks out or whatnot. Some people maybe do it exactly 2 weeks out. I don't know. Maybe I'm not superstitious about many things, but in my best marathons, I almost always have something big on this Friday before, 2 weeks out kind of thing. So John and I were kind of discussing what we would do to kind of set this one up and what made the most sense this time for Chicago. Given the context of what I've already done, we've decided basically the priority is doing pace work, because Chicago's unique challenge is going to be a time trial setting. We're going to try to run as much at goal marathon pace, or the pace we're going to start the race at least, which is roughly 4:45 per mile or 2:58 per K. That's the record pace. For today, we're going to do that in 3-mile reps. And honestly, like, I've never done 3x3 mile at altitude at this kind of pace. And we're going to try to do it in a way that keeps it relatively continuous to kind of stress the body a bit more. So the plan is to do 3-mile reps with some sort of float in between, either a mile float or whatnot. We'll see what John decided. He said he was still kind of up in the air about how he wanted to execute it, but I love the idea of having this workout be really specific, really challenging, and just kind of like create that angst, that like pressure to perform 2 weeks out, kind of see where the body's at. I'm not tapered yet where I like will feel fresh, but most of the work's behind us. This is kind of it. And yeah, I think this is where, you can kind of like test yourself and get some confidence. If you can nail this type of session at the end of the build with still fatigue in the legs from all the volume, then you can do it on race day once you're rested, recovered, at sea level. Doing anything at altitude is obviously going to be so much harder. So I always get a lot of confidence if I can execute workouts up here. And, the last month has been really good, but we'll see if we can, get greedy today and get after it a bit more and try to find that perfect workout. Those are rare and it's hard to kind of create that, but that's the goal here, is to kind of go out here and just like hit a banger and then put a bow on this build with some fine tuning in the final 2 weeks and just let it rip.
This block has been a really big test to build off what I did in Boston. Boston gave me the belief, but this block is more about finding out exactly how much more I have left to give. Training at this level is as much mental as it is physical. The challenges of getting up day in, day out, every run, every rep, every sacrifice, it all points to the one day in Chicago.
3, 2,
One workout doesn't make a marathon or a block, but it reminds you what it takes and what's in the tank. Every stride today, I was imagining myself on the streets of Chicago. One workout doesn't make a marathon or a block, but it reminds you what it takes and what's in the tank. Chicago's around the corner, and I know I'm ready because I've done the work. All that's left to do is race. This is the calm before the storm. At this point, the training is done. The story continues on the starting line.
Thanks for cheering for me. Woo!
That was good.
Definitely the fastest I've ever run up here.
Why is your hair wet?
It's f***ing humid.
It's freezing.
Look at the air. Do you see all the steam coming off me?
Yeah.
That's humidity plus sweat.
It's so cold.
Daddy,
Jace, what did you think of my workout?
it was good.
What was good about it?
You?
Talk to the mic.
No.
What was good about it?
No.
Okay, what was good about it?
What was good about it?
No.
Was Daddy fast?
No. Kids don't cooperate. Best part is that last rep wasn't the hard, didn't feel like the hardest rep.
What was the hardest rep?
The middle one. Honestly, maybe even the first one in some ways, just because it's like finding the rhythm was the hardest part.
You were most on the rhythm on that first one.
The first one was the most consistent pace-wise. Funny enough, the first one was the windiest in my mind.
Huh, really?
That was the one where on that long straight.
Well, dude, I saw there was a flag on the back there.
Yeah, that was.
It was almost like straight.
And then the rest of the time it was falling, flat. But
see that Humvee for sale up there?
dude, I want it.
Dude.
I saw it.
Okay,
I saw-
I was gonna point it out mid-rep, but I was like, no, I'm gonna be.
That was fun. Hard and fun. You missed it. In my second float, I was yakking.
Yeah.
Like mid-run, I was bleh, bleh. It was like baby, like little
was
spit-ups.
funny.
It was like a baby burp almost, like when you burp.
I tried talking to you at one point.
What's that?
I was like, I know you're throwing up. I'm trying to tell you about throwing up. I was like, do it. Go make it feel better. Get that shit out.
It was hard to do the pace changes, honestly. Like, it was so fast.
Yeah, hopefully
That-
we don't run 5:30s during Chicago. That'd be bad.
No 520s, please. No 520s. Maybe on my, when I'm carrying the flag on the home stretch.
Yeah. The American one?
No. Although,
I talked with.
did you hear that Jill put a flagpole in our front yard?
Oh, did she?
Yeah.
Like a full one?
Yeah, we have not a full flagpole, like one that, like that one right there. And Scott got a clip of it this morning. I was like, bro, that's not gonna play well for my Canadian followers.
I did tell him he could put a Canadian flag on.
She said for
should- you
Canada
should
Day. I
fly
get one day.
Canadian.
I get one day a year.
You should fly the Canadian flag if you get the record for a week.
Oh,
Oh yeah, for sure.
Oh, yeah.
for like a month maybe. You think I'm gonna just like only celebrate for a week?
Well, yeah, we got other work to do.
You have to earn that though, Rory.
You have to earn. I'm going for a cool down jog.
Want to ride your bike next to Dad for a minute?
This is the beautiful map. Wait, where'd it go?
I picked the right turn.
Here, let's see what stats we can show here. Best mile 440, average pace 452.
Is, you know, you can pick the versus a polar side?
Okay.
Yeah. No, not really.
That's like
165 max heart rate. That's good. That's my marathon heart rate. So
and then it cuts through there, and that's this one.
yeah.
Oh, well, it kind of worked out. Yeah.
Second to last big session. We'll do another one on Tuesday, and that, yeah, he's looking good for Chicago.
So first rep was pretty consistent. 443, 444, 443.
John, he's gonna give me 8 pants.
A6 pants? Okay. Then I did a 524 float. The second rep was 444, 445, 444 again. I might be mistaken. Third rep, float was 526. Last rep, I know I remember this one, 446, 444, 440. So pretty consistent. Slowest split was 446. That was the first mile of the last rep. So yeah, it was good, solid.